Hello everyone, this is CJ Novo 992 and today we have a brand new series. It's something we spoke about in a long time for the channel. Now it's finally here. I've decided to bring two guests, two guys that's very interested in Scottish football, just like myself, onto the channel to help it keep it balanced. So we'll introduce the very first one and we'll leave Ryan for last. So sharpdiv, welcome to the channel, mate.
What's happening, Novo Nation? How you doing?
I'm alright, mate. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling alright.
That's good. Right, that's good. We'll leave that to last. And also the other one, you may recognise him. Please don't go too. We know the team he supports, but this is a Scottish football thing, ladies and gentlemen, boys.
Probably not recognise him, to be fair.
I know, that's a new face. I want to.
His name is Ryan118. So Ryan, welcome to the channel.
Thank you for having me on, CJ. I'm looking forward to the comment section. I've got it up the side, and I'm looking forward to being the only happy one on the show. So let's do this.
You're almost not invited. You almost lost your invite. But
discourse.
Camera heads prevailed. Right. Just to give you a wee sort of quick insight to this, there's obviously going to be an SPFL show. It's not just going to be normally what I do on my channel where I talk about Rangers. Ryan's not just going to be here to talk about Celtic. Div's not going to be here about Rangers. We're going to try and just keep it SPFL related. So please rectify that in the comments and just don't go too ham on us because that's a wee bit. Ryan must be nervous. You know?
I just looked into the comments section and seen Ryan Yafford. So, good start. That's what I like to see.
That's me on my other account, mate.
I'm happy with it. I love the banner. So, a wee bit nervous, but
that's it. So we'll go with that, ladies and gentlemen. So let's just jump right into it. So the first game, we're probably going to start off, as you came by that tell, was going to be Hearts. Perfect start to the season. They remain the only team to win every single game, and they absolutely battered St Mirren off the park 4-1. Stephen Naismith was actually involved in all the goals, three goals, a hat trick, and obviously assisted the other. So we'll start off with you, Div. How do you feel like it's Hearts sort of surprised you? Because a lot of people like myself was actually tipping up his struggles.
Yeah, Hearts have surprised me a lot, to be honest, and they've carried on their good form. After Lafferty left as well, Naismith stepped up to the plate. 3 his goals, good goals. Second one especially, not just for the finish, he was just on the goalie. It was one of those poacher finishes, and he looks like he's capturing some form that he kind of had before. Stuff. Yeah. If he can keep that up, they can definitely do well this season. But I'm just kind of waiting on them just going like this, to be honest with you. It might come, it might not.
I think it was one of those performances, Ryan, where they sort of rallied because obviously Craig Levein was obviously rushed to hospital or bed wishes and everything with him. So I think this is one of these performances the team really rallied behind their manager, putting some performance for them 4-1. What's your thoughts been watching from the other side, seeing how Hearts has started just so dominantly? Obviously, they had a positive result against Celtic early in the season as well, so bit of a surprise. How have you thought about Hearts?
Really surprising is they've said. I mean, Craig Levein is a manager who I've never really got behind. I've never been a big fan of Craig Levein. I've never been a fan of his football and such. But I mean, he's came in to Hearts at the start of this season. Started this season tremendously. I think it is a big. I know they were playing. Who was it? They were playing a weekend. St Mirren only off to a great start to the season, but still going out there. I mean, they dominated the game. They had 25, 30 shots, something like that. They were immensely better. And whether they can carry it on, different story. But there's no denying at the start of the season, good. They even played well against Celtic that well that they beat us. And I mean, there's not much out. I mean, when I remember listening to the Super Scoreboard before the season started, I think it might have been Gordon Deere or something said Hearts to finish second. That's not a chance. And going the perfect start. I mean, how long it goes for, I don't know, but Kai and I have been great. A great start for them.
Absolutely perfect, and not just beating teams. That's we kind of be dominant in each and every single game.
Them.
Absolutely batting them with bits. What is it? I think they've scored 12 goals and only conceded 2, so that's some turnaround for Hearts.
Always been good defensively. Last season as well, great defensively for a good stretch of the season anyway. And I mean, this season it's just happening again.
They lost Berra as well, didn't they?
He's injured.
That's even more surprising that they're still keeping it together with him away because he's a big player for them. So.
Absolutely. And on the flip side of that, so as good as Hearts have been, you obviously have to look at St Mirren then, because there's rumours about Alan Stubbs being sacked already with replacements being lined up. You see it all over the papers. They absolutely took another pounding. I think St Mirren, maybe their expectations were too high. I don't think they should sack their manager already. It's only been 4 games. No. Just because they lost a couple of games, it's swelling in the season. They've obviously lost some of their key obviously they lost their manager, they replaced them in. How are your thoughts on them, Dave? Do you think they're going to be fine for the rest of the season? Where do you see them finishing?
No, I think they're going to be down there. But you're right, expectations shouldn't have been so high with them. They surpassed all expectations last season. Had one of the lowest budgets in the Championship managed to get put up, and they've got one of the lowest budgets this year as well. So they were always going to struggle. So I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all.
So that's a fact. Even when they were
definitely too early to try to sack Stubbs.
Even when they were in the Championship, I never looked at them as a team who were going to go ahead and win the whole league.
Me neither.
Never expected it a million. I mean, I know Jack Ross done well the year before to, kind of bring them from right down the bottom to end up surviving. But last season, they were one of the last teams I'd like to win the league, and now they've came up, and I think maybe it has. But I mean, I was always comparing them with Livingston. I thought, they'll do better than Livingston. And it's just been a bad start for them. But I mean, I think expectation, as you brought up, has probably just been set far too high for something.
Absolutely. I'm completely on the same with that one. So be interested to see if Hearts can keep up. Maybe if you're watching the comments just now, where do you see Hearts actually finishing? Can you see them keeping this positive momentum? And obviously, if you're a Hearts fan, I'm sure you're absolutely delighted, annoyingly. So we move on to the next game. Let's actually jump to the other Edinburgh club, and that's obviously going to be Hibernian, who lost 2-1.
Oh, they had a shocker.
Letting me down. Letting me down.
Shocker.
They did, and trying to hide the smell. 2-1, they ended up getting beat off Livingston. Now, it didn't look like it was going to be that, because obviously they took the lead against Livingston. Everything was going swimmingly. I don't know if you've seen the Livingston goal. It's absolutely brilliant. It just fakes inside, outside, like commits like 3 Hibs players and absolutely buries it. It was a screamer for Livingston. Again, they're one of the clubs that's just recently sacked their manager, or player manager, and seeing them responding with that result, that was a bit of a surprise. What was your thoughts on the game, Dev?
I think Hibs are really struggling with their key players, McGeoch and McGinn, big time. And defensively, they look shocking. I've seen the goals that Livingston scored. Yes, good solo play and stuff like that, but that can't be happening inside the 18-yarder. It just can't be. It can't be. And when they play against better teams, I don't know how they're going to bounce back for this, but when they play against better teams, they're going to get battered. So we'll see how they respond for this. But I think McGeoch was their best player. All the headlines were about McGinn and stuff like that, but every time I seen Hibs play, I thought McGeoch absolutely ran the show. And he is actually a player that I want to see play for Scotland as well. So they're missing him big time. They're missing him big time.
Big time. Ryan, what's your thoughts on Hibs so far?
Letting me down. I mean, predictions, I put Hibs for second in the table. I mean, that's probably just being over ambitious if you try to be biased against Rangers, isn't it? But I mean,
you're being a prick. You're about to get kicked.
I know. But you know what? I put second Hibs, and I think it's the same problem with Hibs as it has been. Even when they're in the Championship, they do well against the big sides. They always perform against Celtic, against Rangers, against Aberdeen, and then it comes to the games. I mean, last season they beat Rangers one weekend, and then the next weekend they got pumped off Hamilton. And this season the B teams, I mean, I've not really played any big teams yet. But
it's interesting to see how they fare when they do.
Exactly. Like now they're sending I don't think they're sending a great message out for a team who last season were quite impressive at times and scoring goals, like try to say. And I think that's why the key things is the fact that McGinn and McGeoch, they're gone. They've lost 2 massive.
They've not replaced them either.
Exactly. I think they brought in who was it? Some Marlon for St Mirren or something like that. He's not the level of McGinn or McGeoch. He's no level towards near them. So it's disappointing. But Livingston, is that no back-to-back league wins for them since they've got rid of Kenny Miller? So I mean, that's not too bad right there. Livingston might be all right. Yeah. Walk there.
It is actually, and Livingston's one of these teams that I actually picked to be a sort of surprise, like dark horse, because I think they've got key players and key areas. I think Ryan Hardy's got goals in him. Obviously, their goalkeeper's solid. The defence is hard working. They could still surprise a few. A lot of people tip as soon as Kenny Miller got sacked, but somehow they're actually playing a wee bit better. So that could have been a wee interesting dynamic in that one. So shout out to them as well. So that's kind of where the Edinburgh clubs are sort of lying. One sort of is like flying away, and Hibs are kind of struggling, which is a bit of a surprise. I almost fell off. It almost fell off,
but yeah.
Just a wee flip. Work's been stressful today, lads. Okay, work's been stressful. Right, let's move on to the next team. Let's talk about Aberdeen and Kilmarnock. Obviously, Kilmarnock's just absolutely killing it now, to be honest with you. Broby the Wolves playing amazing. I tipped him off to you, Div, at the start of the season. I said he's going to have a big season.
You did fair enough for that one.
And I'm even surprised if you go and look at his sort of performance. He's hitting the bar, he's hitting the post. He's got one of the best left foot shots I've seen in a very long time. So Kilmarnock's got really dangerous players. People were worried about Boyd's replacement. I think they've already found him, if I want to say. He's young, he's fast, and obviously he can absolutely bang one. So Kilmarnock versus Aberdeen. It was kind of a big game. What was your thoughts on it, Ryan? Were you surprised at the result? Kilmarnock winning the first time against Aberdeen in a number of years. I
don't know if I was exactly surprised. There's something about Aberdeen this year. I don't feel the same presence for them. They're another team who have lost a lot of players in the last couple of years, and some of the placements have came in and they've been all right. But I don't know. They just don't feel like they have the same kind of quality to them that they've had there the last 5 years or whatever since they've been.
There's a lot of the same players as well.
Exactly. There's a lot of aging players in there. And
Considine and all that at the back.
Exactly. And then
Kilmarnock. He's been around since Xander Diamond. Do you remember him?
Xander Diamond. Even
Xander Diamond.
Big D. Exactly. Some of the players are, they've got a couple of good players, there's no denying, but Kilmarnock are on a, they're on a big ride, and since Stevie Clark's came in, so the surprise, the game never really took me by surprise. I was expecting a Kilmarnock win, and it's just.
And obviously Aberdeen had a man sent off as well.
Aye, exactly. So I think Aberdeen have got a wee bit. I don't know if Derek McInnes's time is slowly, withering away at Aberdeen, but I mean, there's still a long way to go. He's done so much for the club and that. So I mean, they just need to kind of get back on a.
What's he done? What's he done?
It's fair enough. He's not really done that.
Seriously,
he's got up close a couple of times.
He's won the League Cup. I mean, that's League Cup's Merlin.
Also, I just want to give a wee shout out to Reese Brown. He said he tipped 199 to the chat, so thank you so much for that. And he says predicted starting lineup for the Scotland game. We will be talking about the Scotland game, the national team. Who's been picked, who shouldn't have been picked, blah blah blah. Towards the end of this one, it should be pretty feisty. I'm sure we're all going to have some comments on that. So thank you, Reece, for that, and we'll definitely be getting dug into that. But I agree with Aberdeen. Obviously, got a red card early on, a bit of justice there. And Kilmarnock.
Ryan, why you got?
I wanted to answer that question. I was waiting until CJ finished. I actually wanted to, but I've seen that question pop up there. Matches at the door, but the door can't shut yet. I got new floorboards. No. the door is
the man's got fucking mattress.
The door needs like a centimetre off the bottom of it so it can shut with the new floorboards. So just so nobody can see my man Dal walking in it. Just keeping it, closed off. So that answers the question. Hopefully, I mean, back to Aberdeen and Kilmarnock, I suppose. Let's move swiftly on.
Let's move swiftly on to. Let's move swiftly on to Gogsy. I don't know why we went from Matt to Gogsy, but we'll move there. Motherwell. They ended up winning 3-1 versus Dundee, which is actually another great performance by, I can't ever say his name's Gale. He was on loan to us a couple of seasons ago. Didn't he play a game?
Biggie Amana.
His set piece delivery. Well done, mate. Well shouted.
There you go.
His pronunciation.
His set piece delivery is absolutely on point, and he just continued another free kick goal this time. So they've started off very well. Annoyingly, obviously got a draw last week. And Dundee, Motherwell, they kind of get this rep of being like hammer throwers, doing this and that. But what's annoying about them, they just grind out points. They're a strong physical team. Now they've got Gale adding that bit of quality. They could be a real dangerous side to play this season. I don't think many people want to go up because now they've got the physicality, but they've now also got that player that can create something for them. So it'd be a dangerous team. Obviously, winning 3-1. What was your thoughts on the game, Dev?
It was one of those ones where I think Dundee are going to struggle big time this year. But Motherwell always get up for it against the big teams, and when they play the wee teams again, they go down a level. But they kept it up this week, surprisingly. And the wee man in the middle, Biggie Amana, am I saying it right?
Biggie Amana, something like that. I'm confused. I'm lost in my own world.
He's a player. He is a player.
Did he obviously for somebody quite big? Was he on loan to Rangers, kind of Arsenal or something like that?
No, it was Newcastle, wasn't it?
Newcastle, was it?
Yeah, but he was injured. It was one of the Mike Ashley fucking things. But he scored a free kick. Keeper could have probably did better, but he put it in the right area, and then he also assisted. That was a nice wee pass as well. So he looks a player for them. And they've obviously got that physicality about them as well. Last week when they were playing against us, they brought on Bowman, Salmon, and who's the other guy? Main, is it?
Oh, Curtis Main.
Had all three of them on at the same time. Absolute units. I mean, they all couldn't fucking hit a barn door, but they're big guys.
They're physical. That's a really physical side, isn't it?
Shotgun. Man. Very, very physical side. So we're sort of picking Dundee then to struggle because obviously it's our very first show. We're not going to put our predictions, and I think everyone's done their individuals. But Dundee, are we all unanimous saying they're going to struggle this season?
Neil McCann is on a very, 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 very thin, sheet of ice right now. I think there's a lot of issues with him in Dundee, and it's just no going. And they brought in Kenny Miller last week. I mean, I said you look at that as a decent enough signing for Dundee, I suppose, because he's a player.
He gets goals.
At his age, he's still a decent enough player, but it's just since he's came into Dundee, I just don't think he's ever. He stayed up last year, fair enough, but I don't know. I think it's time. His time, definitely, I think is really on a ticking time bomb. I don't see him being there much longer. If this continues anyway, he needs to get a result. Needs a result soon. The momentum, the positivity, everything must just be up in the air.
Can't be getting hammered like that.
I know.
Especially losing Stephen, I can't ever say his name, Chalker. I can't ever say his pronunciation. Obviously,
Stephen Cocker.
The fact that they were taking a bid for him, like 2 million from Rosenborg, then 6 months later he leaves for free because in his contract he can walk at any time.
That's madness.
That's
Like
nonsensical.
what?
Unbelievable.
Horrendous management.
Obviously, he had a lot of problems in his personal life.
Absolutely.
He started struggling and stuff like that, and then kind of resurged that a wee bit up here in Scotland. Somebody gave him a chance, and he did do well.
He's played well.
That contract is nuts.
I mean, there was talks from him about going to Celtic at points, and Celtic.
That's the rumours as well.
He's a decent big player, but does it not strike to you? Is it just me? But does Neil McCann come across as quite a naive manager to use? I don't know. It's just
that contract's weird. I would never have said
that. That's one thing I never knew. But like, just if he's interviews and it's just. I feel like he just belongs as a pundit. You know, I don't like him as a pundit. In fact, I hate him, but I mean, I just don't think...
Hey, I like him as a pundit.
His delivery is
no.
Enough of that.
Nah, but I mean, anyway, I just don't know. I think he's...
You're still better.
That's what that is. I'm not better. Neil McCann...
You're a bigot.
No, I'm not.
Another Rangers players, we will come over there and kick that mattress and beat you up on it, mate.
I'm waiting for it busted any minute and just have a rabid group of fans just to
the nation doesn't fuck about.
That's why that's there.
Aye.
Watch yourself. But I just want to know in the chat if you're watching Stephen Chalker, like what's his name?
Cocker.
I've always called him Chalker because obviously people know I like Spurs, and obviously I watched these rise and he's tipped to be the next England captain. Then he got so many personal problems, which we'll not really go into because obviously people have their own demons. His career sort of fell apart, and then I saw his way responding, and I was like, brilliant, this is amazing that he's playing for Dundee, that he's getting back playing football. I loved seeing it. He's still young, physical, strong, everything. Now he just walked away for his contract. Dundee got none for him, literally none. It's absolutely amazing. So that'll be an interesting one for the Dundee fans, or even yourself in the comments to let us know if you agree with that decision. Surely, if you've got that in your contract, you accept 2 million for him.
I know, like surely, because I was like, how many teams are actually going to come in and bid for him? Like, surely when that came through at first, they were thinking, right, this is it. And if a team like Dundee, would think, come on, yes, thank you.
2 million is a lot of money, especially annoyingly up here because there's nothing down south for any. That's a lot of money.
I mean, for any team up here, £2 million. I mean, we got £1 million for Eric Sviatchenko. So I mean, if they're getting £2 million for Stephen Cocker, I would run to the bank with that. You know, I was just like, there you go, Stephen. See you later.
Somebody just asked, CJ, are you related to Nacho? No.
Unfortunately not. Clears up that question. I've been waiting to know.
There's the truth. Unfortunately not. I love him like my dad, but unfortunately not so much. Right, we'll move on then. So where do we go for here, lads? Let's just try and stay away from it. Right, now we're going to probably go to it. Right, it's going to be annoyingly, it's the old firm, ladies and gentlemen.
Decision. I'm going to go.
Right, this is when you.
This is when I'm needed.
Everybody, calm it down. The old firm game sort of came and went. Everyone's got mixed emotions for it. Everyone's raw about it. So I want to see in the comments what's your actual thoughts on the game. Maybe now that you've had 24 hours to calm down. Again, try and be civil in the comment section. Obviously, we're trying to do a wee series here. That should tie the league. But Dev. I've not actually spoke to you. Well, we spoke a little bit after the game, but obviously we tried not to talk because we didn't want to basically sort of come back and say the same stuff in our own videos. But what was your thoughts looking at obviously Celtic won 1-0 if somehow you didn't know from a goal from, I always call him Nitchum, but apparently it's
Ncham.
Lovey and Ncham.
Your pronunciation's terrible, man.
I know. How many names are we on now? I've had
Cocker. No, Chalker.
Brophy as well, you keep calling him like Brozzy or something, man. I let it go the first 5 million times.
I don't want to see him get out, you know, like El Yunusi or something like that, or anybody pop up with just one of the weird names, you know. I just
see every time Rangers gets linked with someone like Croatia, and I'm like, here we go. Here's 20 minutes of me trying to learn this, man.
Took me a couple of minutes to get a hold of Benkovic. I was quite Benkovic.
But Dev, let's just address it quickly because obviously we're going to talk about the Old Firm is a massive part of the SPFL. It was the first one of the season. Both teams went on relatively good form in the league wise. And yeah, what was your thoughts overall?
I was disappointed. Obviously, I expected more going forward. I did expect us to go there and be more defensive. I don't think Gerrard's naive enough to go there and play very expansive. But I was just very disappointed, man. Like, the game plan, I think, could have worked better. Celtic had a lot of chances, but they were all in front of us. So, like, you got to a game, you would rather a team had chances in front of you rather than behind you. Do you know what I mean? So, I think that the game plan could have worked a lot better if we were more confident on the ball and we actually found Morelos. I don't know why we were going long to Kyle Lafferty.
Absolutely.
That guy, he can't win headers. So what are we doing? Well, we're trying to target Lustig, obviously, because he's a weak link in the defence. But what are they doing? I didn't understand it, man. I just didn't. We came out in the second half as well, and I think he put a rocket up their arse, told them to start being a wee bit more expansive, but then they completely forgot about the defensive duties, and they left holes at the back. Was it a foul? Was it not a foul? But anyway, they hit us on the counter, and they scored a perfectly good goal. So that was annoying.
Very good.
Annoying. Like when you look at the facts, sorry to keep going, but when you look at the facts, Celtic scored a counter-attack goal. Do you know what I mean? Very annoying. Very annoying.
Mm-hmm. I completely like what you say. Everyone sort of seen my video yesterday. It wasn't a fan rant. It was just more of a disappointing fan recap. But
Same.
Ryan, remember where you are. Maybe keep this.
I know. I've got to keep that in mind. We're on a channel with 20,000 Rangers fans subscribing. So let's.
I'm sure there'll be a few Celtic fans in there somewhere.
Yeah, a few somewhere. So probably some I'll recognise. We'll just keep going. So,
but, the reason, I'm so interested to know what your opinion is. Obviously, you've heard us. We're very, very disappointed. As a Celtic fan, did you notice a difference in the Rangers team? That's what I really want to keep, because obviously we know how you feel. You're delighted, you're happy about it. But your opinion, did you see a difference in this Rangers team, the unit played there? Maybe the centre backs. What did you see from the other side?
Coincidentally, I spoke to obviously Div, you were there in the wee Twitter chat yesterday, and I just. No, right, I'm not going to deny you can notice the differences in some situations. I think the defence was definitely a lot more, especially in the first half, a lot more organised and different. But the way that we kind of went about our business throughout the game, especially in the first half, to me, it still felt like we were playing the Rangers of the last couple of years. And I know a lot of people are going to disagree with that. I know that for a fact, or a lot of people disagree with that. But I just felt throughout the game, that we were, cutting the team open, we were creating chances. We had.
I don't think you were cutting us open, mate.
No, but we had 16 chances, 9 on target.
At what point did you get in behind the zone, pass it over and cut us off?
We had a few. Force McGregor made a couple of saves.
The only clear save was the Dembele one. The only time.
Dembele was Dembele playing yesterday.
Sorry. Edouard, that was the only clear-cut chance, really. The other ones who were in front of us.
I feel like the team just looked Rangers, like the way they say it, especially Rangers weren't really playing for much, really. I think you got
smashing it up.
It was that smashing grab. It was negative.
It was nothing that. I think playing for the point, and trying our best just to keep Celtic at the whole game. But I just feel like, honestly, we just kind of walked through Rangers, and if you're saying yourself that we never really. You don't believe we cut you open exactly, but I still feel like we were just that next level that Rangers couldn't handle it throughout the game. Points for the game were just that dominant. I thought. There's no denying, as I said, I think there's slight differences. I noticed. I picked it throughout the game, defensively especially, because you went so long with, especially in the first half.
We had so much shite defenders in the past.
But I thought
had 5 football players on the park.
To sort of branch what Bayfies were saying there, I think the fact they keep saying you had clear-cut chances, I think the reason he's got so many chances, maybe I don't think anything was clear cut because I thought the two centre backs, I thought the goalie was absolutely brilliant. I thought every time we defended well, we had no outball. So what it was is we defended well. You never create clear cut chances. You just got the ball straight back because we couldn't do anything offensively. So we won the ball here, and if we had anything in the midfield or the attack, we'd be able to move the ball forward. But it was literally defend, attack, defend.
I definitely agree with Div. I think it was far too many times throughout the game just trying to lump the ball Lafferty, and it just was not working. So many times I was sitting there and there's a ball coming in, and I could see people around me going, "Oh no, Lafferty's going to get in." In my head, I'm thinking,
no chance.
So many times throughout the game, it's just going to end the same way. That's the way I was feeling towards it. I just feel like there was no directness. I don't think you'd agree for it. No direct attack play that really threatened us in any sense. I think as the game went on, I think Celtic just got more and more. And towards the end, Rangers definitely did push for it a wee bit more, obviously, when they were going down, I would say. But I feel like throughout the game, Celtic just got more comfortable as the minutes went by. That's the way I felt.
Yeah. So I think what we can all kind of see for that, and I know everyone's putting in the chat, even Martin Stephen there says something I completely agree with. They're talking about clear-cut chances, and most of them were from outside of the box that hit the woodwork. The only clear chance was Eduardo's header. Obviously, that's true. That is the improvement, but kind of like you're saying there, Ryan, as the game went on, all we started today was defend, just reactionarily play. We just kicked away, just ladies up, defend, and that was the biggest disappointment I had as a Rangers fan. I was we were improved defensively. Our spine was better, but offensively we were dreadful, and I just let Celtic play, and you kind of do that.
Every time that the ball came in the box, I was confident in our centre backs and winning the ball.
I'm exactly the same. I believe Dalton and Carthage.
But I didn't like the amount of balls that were coming in the box because you can't win 100% of headers. Do you know what I mean? And eventually you're going to get a chance, like you did through Lustig in a couple of occasions. So I didn't like the petulant fouls in and about the penalty area. You can't really argue with corners because that's going to happen in football when you're getting pressured so much. But football again, too much fouls away in and around dangerous positions. But I felt confident. I did feel confident that we were going to clear them. You know. Yeah.
Well, to be fair, how many corners did you sub, Ryan? You said about 13 corners.
That's one thing I'm keep. Don't talk to set pieces about set pieces. Where I say, oh Jesus. I mean, I don't know how many months we'll have to wait for a goal to be scored for a corner, but not one yet. Every time we get a corner, the fans celebrate. You know, it's like, oh yes, and I'm sitting there like, I want to celebrate this. Nothing's going to come. So many chances. We've got big guys in there. We've got big Boyata. We've got big Chrissy Ayer. Even the forwards, Eduardo Roger, they're all tall guys. They're big guys, and never get anything for a corner. Never at all. I never get my hopes up at a corner. I can agree with you that one completely. Absolutely. I mean, Rangers, fair enough, good defending for the corners, I suppose. But I mean,
that's the point. I think everyone's trying to put forward, because I see, like, obviously banter no party, right? You're going to say, oh, Rangers are better. You've done the improve that. But I think if you look at the spine of the team, I think the team's getting better. Parkhead's always a difficult place to go. You know what I mean? Even some of our best teams ever, they've struggled there. It is a hard place.
No, I did, mate. I've seen better Rangers teams get beat at Parkhead.
Yeah, we've seen some of the best players we've ever had get beat. So it is always a difficult place. But I think we saw improvement. Celtic are still just a bit too... They're just really good at home. It'd be interesting to remember, Ryan, we were talking about that at the charity football game where obviously a lot of us like sort of met and everything like that. We were talking about at Ibrox. I think it'd be a different story.
I still like, even though we, as I say, even though we dominated the game yesterday, still the thing I said was maybe it would have been a different story if we played them at Ibrox. Maybe they would have had they would have backed up everything, you know, they've been saying for the last couple of months of Gerrard kind of building that. It could have been completely different because it changes when there's 50,000 fans in your side.
It gives you that extra 10%. Definitely.
Aye, I mean that's one thing annoyed me about yesterday. I'm at 800 now.
I was just about to say that, mate. Like, what was the atmosphere like being there? Because on the telly it sounded bad. But see when Celtic were singing, yes, it was loud. Obviously, loud, but they never had any competition.
Exactly, that's what I said.
Sometimes you need that competition to sing louder.
I can't disagree with that. I think that, and it's no. I'm not going out and directly blaming Rangers. I mean, obviously they started the whole, you know.
Well, obviously we did, so you can if you want. Do you know what
I mean? I was one thing. Even when we copied you. Even, you know, when it was like 80 minutes into the game and 80 minutes into the game, and I was sitting there, I turned to my pal and I said, just me, or is it, you know, do you prefer having 8,000 Rangers fans here? Because as much as, you know, sometimes it can, you know, you're just sitting there and if you're winning, you've got to sit there and you've got to take it, you soak it in, but it's just part of the game. I missed the back and forth. The atmosphere, it was still terrific yesterday when we were all singing together towards the end of the game, and, you know, everybody's chanting, celebrating. It's fantastic. It's a great feeling, but I also just missed that. But you can't have back and forth with 800 against 50,000. 59,000 even, sorry. You can't do it. It's just impossible. At least when there was 8,000 Rangers fans there was a wee bit more electric, a wee bit more, you know, fierce between the two. But I mean, you couldn't hear the Rangers fans at any point during the game, and that's no anything to say that Rangers fans have got a shite atmosphere with no voice, no chance. Just as only 800.
It was only 800, exactly.
You just kind of create anything for that. I really feel like Rangers shot the game a bit in the foot there, but I mean, hopefully, as I said in my video, hopefully after this season, I hope it to see corrected. I hope to see it back. That's why I see it this season.
That's a really good point. I just wanted people watching because I know I think there's over 500 people watching on the chat just now. Shout out to them. Thank you so much for spending some of your days with us. Do you agree with the decision to cut the tickets, or do you think it's going to be better now that you've experienced an Old Firm? You've seen what it's like. Do you think it should be going back to the way it is, or should it remain the same? That'll be interesting to see what people's got to say. I think we've kind of touched on everything on the SPFL. It was good sort of week. Obviously, we're going to try and do this weekly from now on. We've got the Scotland game to talk about, so it's not over, so don't worry about that. But it is an interesting thing. A lot of people dig out a league, call it tin pot. But when you start actually paying attention to the game, like I was, like, especially for the series coming up, I paid attention to a lot more. There's actually some really, really talented players, and the teams aren't half as bad as what the media or the English people, like fans on Twitter, say about the league. There's some cracking good players out there. It's going to be a fun series going through it all the ups and downs.
The last couple of years has been a good upturn.
Yeah. So that's sort of good. So let's see, everyone's saying they think it's stupid. It's a stupid decision to cut the tickets. Should be a 50-50 allocation come from Pablo Escobar.
50-50.
But Hamden times.
55-45, isn't it? We should have never cut it, come from Process R. But let's take a wee step back now and talk about the Scotland national team. Obviously, the call-ups were announced. I don't know if you've all seen it. I think
I'm gonna get on the screen to remind myself every selection.
This one's going to be interesting to say the least, because it's going to be. I'm sure. You've got our own thoughts, Dev. Ryan, you're going to have your different thoughts. But what is your thoughts?
Might even have the same fucking thoughts.
Some would probably all share.
Yeah, I'm going to get it loaded up on my phone as well. But if you're watching, do you agree? What's your thoughts overall on the Scotland call-ups? Do you think it's right? Obviously, if you don't know, Stephen Naismith has actually been called up to replace Oliver McBurney, who's pulled out through injuries. So yeah,
see, it better be serious injuries. Seriously, because that does my head right in.
Well, he scored in the 86th minute in his last game about 2 days ago. So he looks
exactly. Well, there you go. That's what's missing with Scotland and international football in general. These players that think there's something because they're playing in a good league, they're playing the Premier League, they're playing the Championship. They pull out of these games that they see as meaningless. Do you know what I mean? Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi don't do that shit. The Messi don't do that. Ronaldo plays every single game. Yeah. Every game. So it really annoys me when they do that, man. I just don't. It does my head right in. Really. Yeah.
And there's actually Kenny Goodhall says Naismith deserves his call-up. Obviously, his hat-trick and assist definitely added to that. But I just want to throw a name out there really quickly because we're talking about the strikers, right? I don't know if you know, but Jason Cummins, obviously playing for Peterborough now, has been involved in 9 goals in 6 games.
Really?
Yeah,
he's scoring all the time. He's on fire.
I don't really keep up with the Championship, League 1, that League 2.
Yeah, he's absolutely tearing it up. And if you look at that on stats by stat wise, like what he's assisting in goals, because it's 6 goals and 6 and 3 assists in those games. How's he never? Why do we still not pick players on form? Like we're doing that old Scotland thing where
it seems ingrained. It just seems ingrained into every manager now, doesn't it? It's just. That's what happens.
Yeah, and I'm not just saying it by the way because he played for Rangers. I'm just talking about stats because I went on. I looked at all the strikers with the best goals per game, and he's up there.
I mean, you look at form, but then you also look at the level that they're playing at. I think
exactly.
And he is in a league below like the Championship. So if there's a guy doing it in the Championship, maybe scoring some less goals, but he's still scoring goals, he is going to get picked. So.
I think that's why McBurney was actually ahead of him. But when McBurney dropped out, I fully expected, with the way Cummins had started, that he probably went in there. So that's my wee disappointment. But Naismith coming off the hat-trick, the assist, he's playing well for Hearts. I see it all the time in my comment section from the people that support Hearts. They just fire in and say he's absolutely in form. So that'll be interesting. But to me, and I just want your opinion on this, Ryan, do you not think we always seem to just pick the safe sort of option? Do you know what I mean? So even somebody drops out, we go back for the war horse.
Exactly. You see somebody like, like McBurney drop out. I think the first, if it was time to anybody, if you've seen, Tom Kearney drop out, I wouldn't be surprised if Barry Bannon was the first name on the list. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if James MacArthur was on the list. The team selections are.
God, I know.
Sometimes, this one I'm optimistic about. It's a bit, different in a sense. I don't know. I like the fact that there's quite a number of young players, scattered through there. It just all depends. Like, at the end of the day, they're only friendlies. I don't want to bring up that whole nothing. It doesn't matter. It's meaningless kind of thing because the players should still want to play the games and that. But I mean, no, I'm looking forward to seeing the squad. It's just the one thing I just don't really get behind right now is McLeish. I want to get. I just didn't think we should have went for him. But I mean, he's there now. It's time to get behind the squad. I'm quite happy right now. I'm quite happy. I don't feel like there's anybody too notable that we've left out or anything like that. So I'm not too disappointed with the team selection this time round.
See, sorry, Dave, just before I fire over to you. See the thing about McLeish, it must be so weird because we clearly wanted O'Neill, right? That was everyone knew we had bids. Now we've just kind of felt
McLeish was just desperate for a job, man.
And we just handed it to him. So my whole thing is, how motivated can these players be for this guy when our FA doesn't even want him? Like it was just the backup. Scotland's just such a weird sort of national team to sort of watch.
Firstly, though, like that whole O'Neill thing, that was embarrassing. That was so embarrassing. Even like the unprofessionalism for Stuart Regan, who's now resigned, but coming out when Malky Mackay was going to have his first game versus the Netherlands and basically categorically saying that he wasn't going to get the job.
Horrendous.
Rightfully or wrongfully, whether you agree that he should have got the job, which I personally don't think he should have, but to not tell the guy that and then to come out and say that, and then to approach O'Neill, make it clear that he's your man, and then not pay the money that he wanted.
Yeah,
it's just embarrassing. It's fucking embarrassing.
100% spot on. I can agree more. I could not put it better.
Nobody agrees.
Holy,
I know.
we just witnessed
Can't believe it.
Ryan. Wow.
Commonality, so cute.
Okay, right, let's stop it now. Right, so if you don't know, obviously we play Belgium on Friday the 7th. What's your thoughts going on at the game? Andy Robertson's obviously been announced as sort of captain. I don't know if he's also caught that today. He's been officially announced as the next captain. What's your thoughts on that, and what's your thoughts going on at the Belgium game? Are you confident? We'll start off with you, Sharpdiv.
No.
I just spoke about half the audience. Let's move on.
I do think we'll get pumped off Belgium.
Well, it depends. Is it home or away we play Belgium?
Home, mate.
Aye, we're at home. We were actually going to go to the match. Remember, we were having a discussion about it.
Aye, sure
35 quid.
I know.
For a friendly.
That's
why friendlies at Hampden they only use the William Hull stand because
and
they only use the lower half and stuff like that because people aren't paying that amount of money for a friendly.
I mean, confession time. I have never been to a Scotland game, and one of the reasons is because of that. I'm not paying because I don't want to pay £35 to probably see my country get spanked off a nation like that, and then at the same time, are we going to put in a positive performance? Are we got there's a lot of
friendlies are boring as hell, man.
Exactly, mate. I can understand when it comes to a competitive game. I £35 average ticket price is what you pay for any sort of league game around the country and Scotland and England for big teams and that. But for a friendly, no chance.
The big, the most frustrating thing is, if you don't know, we were all involved on obviously a charity football game, and that's how we all sort of met up as sort of YouTubers. What we planned today is take 15 boys as a part of the charity, go watch the game, vlog it, have a bit of fun. It was supposed to be amazing. Then they dropped the price, £35 to watch Scotland get beat off Belgium. Are they having a laugh?
Ad revenue is not that great for that. So.
Yeah. Well, subscribe.
Subscribe down below, lads. We all need it. But yeah, it was the most frustrating thing, and I think picking these stupid friendlies that just what's the point of us playing Belgium and getting pumped? You know what I mean?
It doesn't do much for motivation, does it? Because you know what's going to happen if we do get pumped. Everybody's just going to be back in that spiral.
That negative stuff.
I
was at the Costa Rica game when we got 1-0. I was at that friendly, and at half time there was a guy in the kiosk queue behind me saying that McLeish should get sacked.
After basically one. The thing with Belgium as well, they're a tremendous team. We've obviously got this now. We're starting this young upcoming blood. Surely playing teams maybe around their ranking build the confidence up. Instead of paying £35 and getting 1,000 people there, why not do it at a tenner a ticket and fill the goddamn stadium? Surely
that feel good factor.
Should we not be preparing? We've got this. What is it? UEFA Nations League. Should we not be preparing for that and playing and getting confidence built and playing teams at a level that we know we can compete against? If we're going to play teams we can compete against, and that's the whole point. You're playing against teams similar ranked. But I mean, should we not be, trying to keep confidence high instead of going to play Belgium and losing 4 or 5-0 or something like that? That's just my thing.
I mean, on the flip side, you could say that it helps to play against better players as well because it gives them that experience.
I'm not saying go and play us against the likes of I don't know. I can't even. I don't even want to say a country because they'll probably still beat us. They'll probably still beat us. I'll make them they would beat us. So I'm not saying play against a team of plumbers and that, but I mean just somebody a reasonable, equal level rather than playing a team who finished 23rd in the World Cup.
Yeah, it's preferred. I'm seeing a lot of people's predictions, so I'm going to read them out really quickly. Just 2CR3AL says Scotland's going to win 10-0. Shout out to that. Kingsley the Sun says 2-0 Belgium. No confidence in McLeish at all. Andy F's giving 5-0 to Belgium. And to be honest with you, the rest of them just aren't that great at all. You see the confidence, you see everything in there. It's a shame too, because obviously we've got a lot of young, talented players. Robinson's just been announced, and I think his first game he's going to get absolutely destroyed. And that's not the way to build a national team at all, in my personal opinion. But our next game is more favourable, obviously, is against Albania. That's going to be, I think, is that one away, Div? I think
Albanian international, new Rangers signing as well.
That's right, absolutely. So we'll be actually getting to see him up and close.
That'd be pretty cool.
So that'd be good to see him. That one's a bit more even. How do you feel about that one? How do you think that's going to go in sort of predictions? Why do you think we're going to win the game? Me personally, I think we'll lose 3-0 to Belgium and actually win against Albania 1-0. Albania are no pushovers, by the way. Just look at them.
I thought you were going to say 3-0 loss to Albania. I was very patriotic.
No, I was ready to punch through this.
Every game, 3-0 loss. 3-0 loss. But so I'm going to go with the 1-0 with that one. But Dev, what are you thinking with that, you mate?
For the Belgium game, I think that they will comfortably beat us. I think they'll beat us 2-0. I'll be happy with a goal in that match, to be honest. In the Albania game, I think it will be an absolute boring game. But I think we can get the win in that. And I would probably go with 1-0 for that game as well.
Ryan, what's your predictions, mate?
Belgium, well, it depends, I was about to say it depends on what team Belgium field, but let's be honest, they field any team against us.
Basically, the Spurs
exactly. So, I mean, Belgium, I think it'll be 3-0. I'm going with 3-0 Belgium. Just far too strong for us to handle. I mean, hopefully there's a wee bit of, kicking the team to go and try and get something, but I don't see it. Against Albania, as you said, no pushovers. You can't really underestimate anybody, to be honest.
It's at our level.
Exactly. So, I mean, Albania, I think we can still win. But I agree with Div. I think it'll be an incredibly boring game. I've turned on many a Scotland game where you think, we should be winning this, and then we sit there.
It's 3-0 and you go
exactly. But I'll go for 2-1. I feel like Albania might get a goal, but I think we'll win 2-1. I'm going to take that.
That's good. I can see a lot more positivity in that game, and also by the way, the Albanian game's also at Hampden. I've seen a lot more positivity on that. I know I've kind of through this one. I've not even asked you this today, this and sort of prep. But what would be your starting 11 now that you've seen the squad? I know it's right out there. I don't know if you're able to just walk it, but I can see you smiling, mate. I can look at you struggling, mate.
I like a good question like this. This is great.
It's just off the cuff. I'm getting these every week, so get prepared. Ryan, who's ready first? Want me to go first?
You can go first if you like. You go
right.
Show.
Right, okay. I'll show.
Your channel.
So Scotland. So what would I do with the goalkeeping position? I'd start Alan McGregor because I think on form, Ryan. I think you've got to go ahead and pick Alan McGregor. I think just look at the saves he's making each day. I'm trying to get Ryan to say that just on camera. Ryan,
I'm not going to deny he's a good keeper. He's a good keeper. Can't deny that.
On form, I'll go with that. Left back is obviously going to be Andy Robertson. The two centre backs. It's hard because you look at the ins.
He'll go Mulgrew. You know what?
It's always a pain with centre backs.
It is a pain because I've seen in the chat there. Should it be Mulgrew and Hendry? I don't know if that's trying to wind me up, but well done, you have. I'll just get lost. I'm going to go with what I'd pick the team to be. Maybe know what's been called up, so I would go with Lindsay because I think he's on form. I'll go with Cooper. That'd be my two centre backs, and at right back I'd actually play your man Ryan Kieran Tierney there. That would be my back four. And at the midfield, I think Ryan Fraser for Bournemouth. Don't know if these are keeping up with him. The guy just cannot be stopped at the minute. He's carrying my fantasy team. Honestly, look.
I know. I wish I picked him at this point.
I know, man. He's just ridiculous. And midfield, that's where it gets a bit more tricky. Me personally, I'd go. This is where it's going to turn a wee bit. I would go Ryan Jack. I think his form, especially in the Europe games against Maribor, I thought he was absolutely standing. Dev, you'd probably seen that as well, so I'll go with that. I know Kearney's. Tom Kearney's dropped out before injury, but if he was fit, that would be my pick. And left centre mid, I would go with big Callum Patterson. Remember him, the Hearts right back? He's playing centre mid these days for Cardiff. And he's an absolute big bear of a man, and he's actually playing pretty well.
He's a good player. He's a player I've always liked. I wanted Celtic to sign him before he went to Cardiff. I thought he'd have been a great replacement for like an aging Lustig, but he's doing well. Good on him.
You look at his heat map. He's played right back. He's played centre defensive mid. He's played centre mid. He's played striker on his career.
He's played right mid for a while as well.
He did. He's
played everywhere.
It's unbelievable. And I get centre mid. Yeah, he's just strong. He's physical. He can deal with everything. That would be my sort of in the left. That's where it starts to get a wee bit tricky in my mind. There's a couple of people racing through. Based on form, many people didn't like him, and I'm probably going to get slaughtered. I'd go with maybe Phillips because I just think he adds something. I know he's not everyone's cup of tea, but I think his pace as well. I think it's dangerous on his day, and he's actually been banging them in for West Brom as well. He's actually been doing pretty well, so go with that one. And my strike force would be big Oliver McBurney. That's who I'd drop with that one. So that would be my team. Maybe if you let me know in the comment section below what you think down there. I know everyone's already putting Russell Martin in there. I think that might be
Russell Martin.
He does just get released now as well.
He just got released. Thankfully,
who did it get released?
Norwich, innit?
After 9 years, 3 months away from his testimonial.
Oh, Jesus.
That's harsh.
That's brilliant.
That is harsh.
Oh,
give it. I know he's dropped for the team again saying about Phillips, but that'd just be if everyone was fit. That's what I'd go with. That's for my squad because I think picking on people that's just fit would be too difficult to spring on the boys. So if everyone's fit, your team to play for Scotland, Div.
Goalkeeper, obviously. If we
dives to the left.
I need to go with him. Man, Alan McGregor. I just need to.
No, it's not a terrible shout. I really can't sit down. If any time before the season, I would sit down and go, you're daft for picking McGregor, but I mean, it's not been bad. I mean,
he was good last season as well, to be fair.
I suppose I was alright, but I'm a big.
And he just is a class act, isn't he?
I
said I.
Me yesterday at the game would have been saying very different what we just did.
Right, can you just tell me? Dives to the left. What else? Do you know the rest of that song? No. Okay. Right, Div.
I go Gordon. Oh my God! That was actually naming my subs first.
Oh, big Craigie Gordo.
Naming my subs first. No, McGregor and goals. But I do think that he'll pick Gordon.
Yep.
I just do. Tierney at right back because I think Robertson is the better left back, so I put him there.
That's why.
Centre back is a pure tough position, and I think it's something that we need to nail it on. We need to get good centre backs. We definitely do.
To start producing somebody.
But I think he'll go with something like Hendry and Mulgrew. I think he'll do that because he came out and defended Hendry as well, and he said that he thinks he could shine for Scotland, even though he's not been doing very well at Celtic.
I think he's dug me.
I think he's shite.
Yeah, I think so. I agree. I mean, there's that clip going about him when he took about 4,000 touches.
I know, what's the day now?
Bambi on ice, wasn't he?
I know, it's like, you look at centre-backs, they're a wee bit, big Virgil van Dijk, even big Chris Ayer, they can take the ball and move it, but I don't know what he was doing.
For me as well, I'd have, I know he's not in the squad either, but I would want to have wee MacArthur in there, James MacArthur. I think he's a cracking player. And a tough one to put alongside him, but I need to stick with my boy as well and put Ryan Jack in there. I need to. Another good shout would be Dylan McGeoch to go in there for me personally.
Oh, good shout, mate. Good shout.
Where did Dylan McGeoch move to again?
Blackburn, wasn't it? Or was
it?
Was it Blackburn? Yeah. It was something like that.
That's what I say. I just don't keep up with it.
Somewhere in the nether regions of England. On the right, I'd probably put Patterson at right mid.
All right, okay.
Him there. Out in the left, who have we got? Who have we got for a left winger?
Barry Mackay. Hey, Barry Mackay's playing well for Swansea. That's what I'm saying, everybody. The comeback is on.
I love Barry Mackay.
Same, mate. Sorry.
Barry Mackay at left mid.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and ruin it, but and put Lee Griffiths up front.
Good choice. See, even people from our channel would be surprised to hear me see Lee Griffiths the way I go on about him sometimes. But no.
Fun.
Middleton was actually a good shout coming from Andy D. Hame says John McGinn's got to be in there. Jonathan
Middleton, oh my God, that's crazy.
Says Snodgrass, he'd go with left wing. Matthew McKinley says Liam Cooper should definitely start. Leeds top of the championship. He's club captain and defensively sound.
Seen somebody say Mikey Johnson. I maybe not yet, but I'd like to see him sometime in the next year. He's coming through. Looks good, man. I would like to. I think he'd be a good wee winger for the team. I really do.
What about McGinn as well, John McGinn?
Oh, well, I mean, if I get down to my 11, I will justify John
McGinn. Go for it, mate. On you go. Go and give me your 11.
I got for a 4-5-1 here, right? There we go. In goals, I'm going Gordo, right? I'm sorry. I'm going Gordo. I need to. Gordo, McCraigie Gordo.
Oh, him.
Aye. I'm going. Oh, he's a fantastic shot stopper. There's no doubt. Like, his distribution is
shocking.
Oh, it's unbelievable. Some of the worst I've ever seen. But as a shot stopper, I don't think you can find many. Honestly, so many great shots about it. He's class at it. No, I'm not saying in the world, right? There's plenty of better than Gordon, right? But I'd put Gordon in goals. Right back, I'd go Tierney. With the left back being Robertson. I think that didn't look too bad when they played it, the past couple of times. So I'd go with that. Centre half.
I think Tierney loses a lot, but when he plays it right back.
I mean, probably.
He always comes inside, doesn't he?
Aye. Centre half. So Jesus, I don't even want to talk about centre halves. I'd use Sutter to run it.
Sutter would be that's who I would pick, to be honest.
I like Sutter.
I just don't think he'll do it.
Out of that team, it'd probably have to be Sutter and Mulgrew. I mean, I just refuse to start Hendry.
You'd go with Mulgrew. Like, this is not a diss. I know.
How many other options do we have? But let's think. Like, I mean, who did you have? Cooper. Once again, though, as I say, I don't keep up.
I've not seen Cooper play myself.
I've never seen him play in my life. So I mean, honestly, if I've seen him, I probably would say Cooper, but it's just because I've never seen him. But Mulgrew, I'm only going to have past experience with. So I'd probably have Mulgrew alongside Sutter on the right. I'd have Forrest personally. Fraser. I'd go Fraser. I'd go Fraser on the right, actually.
That's just ridiculous.
He's doing well now. I think about it more than that. I mean, Forrest still got to be inconsistent side to him, so I'd take Fraser. McGinn's the first centre mid in the sheet for me, honestly. People match I know, though. I suck up to him. I'm not going to lie about that. I'd have McGinn, McGregor as well, and Kearney. I'd have they three.
You'd start McGregor, though?
I'd definitely start McGregor. I think he's in the top 5 best players in their team. I think he's consistently fantastic.
Centre mid?
Centre mid, I'd play him at centre mid. Obviously, I'm having the 3 centre mids, I'm having 5 across. I'd have McGregor there, probably more attacking at the 3. And on the left, you could... An argument, I might actually move McGregor out of the left, to be honest, because he's been doing that for Celtic recently. So I'd move McGregor out of the left, and I'd bring McTominay in.
McGregor on the left?
McGregor on the left. He's not been bad for it. He's not been too bad at all. Can't say a bad word against him. He's been no bad. I'd have McTominay in the team as well. I really like Scott McTominay. I mean, I'm a Man United fan, so maybe I'm a wee bit biased towards him.
Played this year?
Has he? I don't even think he is.
Exactly. Why is he in the team?
When he does play, I think he's always a cracking player. Honestly, when he came into the first team last year,
he just gave him his cap so that he wouldn't play for England.
I think that's what may have done.
Him and McDonald against Costa Rica in centre mid was atrocious to watch.
I like McTominay. I like him. I'm
not saying he's a bad player. I just think there's better options at this point.
I can see where you're coming from. I have faith in him. I'm keeping the faith in him. I'm keeping the faith. And up front, I'm having Griffiths. He scored like 1 goal in the past God knows how long, but I'd still take him out of the other options, to be honest. Johnny Russell's not doing bad, is he? He's there in America doing decently bad.
To be honest.
When he start him, though, I think... Wayne Rooney's my favourite football player of all time, but when he's gone out there and getting talked about being one of the best players on the fucking planet, or something about the league. So I'm in that team. I think I'm installing a bit of faith in youth there, to be honest.
Then you've heard all our teams. I know everyone's been firing theirs. I'll read out a couple really quickly. Stephen Finlay says Shagger, Tierney, Halliday at centre back, Mulgrew, Willis, Templeton, Ryan Jack, Ian Black, Tom Kearney, Stephen Fletcher, and Kenny Miller.
Stephen Bloody Fletcher.
What did I see? To be honest, I never knew that. I was just reading that off. That was unbelievable. Thank you, Stephen.
Wow.
It almost ended the stream. You know what I mean? I almost went to stop broadcast there.
Don't blame you.
So there we are. That's sort of the Scotland game. It'll be an interesting sort of tie. Unfortunately, we won't be going to the game because we refused to pay £35 to watch a friend and watch us getting pumped. That's absolutely a joke. Sort it out, man. We'll all be there. We'll be there. Put it for a tenner.
I'll be there.
Put it for a tenner. When would you buy kids' tickets, boys?
Didn't even check it. I remember when I was like 15, I was buying under 50.
Hey! That's illegal!
They don't check. They don't check. It's too late now. It's too late.
That's actually pretty good. What about Tierney as a centre-back? I know he's played there a couple of times for Scotland, Ryan, just to get your opinions on it quickly. I know he's played there a couple of times.
He's probably, to be honest, he's probably going to be better than the likes of Hendry and the likes of...
What about you? How about McKenna? Your lot was after him, wasn't
it? I was quite surprised with it after, to be honest. I didn't think he would be something we'd look at. McKenna would... I think he's injured now, isn't he? So, he can't be in the team now. But when fit, he would probably be an option, I think, to start alongside Suter. Because he is a decent enough player. I just don't think he's Celtic quality as of yet. That's why I was kind of shocked when we were getting linked to him. But no, Tierney at centre half, I'd rather see him play one of the fullbacks. I think at the end of the day, his way of getting forward in the game is always effective, and I think it'd be quite limited if he was at a centre half position. So being at fullback, I think it's good for Kieran Tierney. I'd probably wouldn't like when they start him at centre half, preferably.
There you go then. So there answers the sort of question from Liam 1995 who asked about Tierney being the centre back. And that's been a pretty good show, lads. Is there anything else you want to talk about before we wrap up today's first ever episode of the SPFL show? Obviously, we will talk about Scotland as well towards the end of the games whenever that sort of happens. But the SPFL show, if you've missed it, go back and check out. We talked about every single game. We spoke about it. And yeah, it was actually a pretty fun episode. Thank you so much to over 500 people that was tuning in at one point. We greatly appreciate it. And everyone that stuck to the very bitter end on a Monday. That's absolutely class as well. Is there anything else? Want to tell them where you can find you on the internet? Actually, we'll go with you, Ryan. Where can they find you on the YouTubes?
Let's get your URL. Use your URL.
No, we'll just say
what's your email address, right?
We'll miss the email address, the URL. We'll miss that. Nah, just go and search Ryan 118. You'll find me. The number's 118. No hard. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's at Ryan Stephen F. Stephen with a V, not a PH.
Well, you spelled it wrong as well. Anyway, Sharpdiv, Sharpdiv, where can I find you, mate?
YouTube.com/sharpdiv, on Instagram sharpdiv, on Twitter sharpdiv7.
There we are. Perfect. And obviously, I'll be sieging over any two. If you don't mind subscribing, that'd be absolutely tremendous as well. But yeah, that's been the first episode. We will be back next week, next Monday, 7 till 8, most weeks. So it should be a pretty fun, and hopefully we'll have a lot more singing today next time, Div, in a couple of months' time. Anyway, but that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and bye.